Hey, it's Gil from Gilded Finance. We're creating accounting tools for crypto businesses. Now, we have a free crypto invoicing tool available today, but what I want to show you is the new premium functionality that we're currently creating with Request Network. So I'll hop on over to our app. This is the new invoicing workflow. With this workflow, you can either send or request payment. Now, requesting payment, that's going to be your standard invoicing process where you did some work for a client, you're ready to get paid, and you want to get paid in cryptocurrency. Sending a payment is a little bit different. Let's say that you have an employee that you pay in cryptocurrency every month. You already know the whole details of the payment. You just need a record to keep track of that payment. Now, the companies that we're talking to store this information in a spreadsheet, but the goal of Gilded is not to become a wallet, but to make it something that sits on top of your wallet that makes it easy to keep track of all the transactions that you make. This way you can find out how much you paid a given person within a given year. You can find out what's your spending by category, like office supplies and hosting and those sorts of things. And really just be your general purpose accounting tool. Now, to continue with the demo, what I want to do today is send a payment. Now, I'm going to choose our employee, Michael Walker, and you can see his Ethereum address is already populated. So here I have two different options for the payment method. Address and QR code is nothing fancy. It's just going to display Michael Walker's address and QR code, and that's all there is to it. Request Network is going to give us a whole lot of other functionality. For example, it's going to confirm that payment on the blockchain to make sure it's made. It's also in the future, going to support things like atomic swaps. But today, what Request Network does is allow us to send a payment in Ethereum and keep track of that payment. So I'll click Request Network. What's the reason for this invoice? I'll say monthly payment for August, and I'm going to price this in US dollars, and what that's going to do is allow me to think in US dollars, which is what I normally use, but it's going to convert that price to cryptocurrency prices at the time of payment. So I'll say development fees for August, and let's say I pay Michael $5,000 per month. In that case, it's determined that the current market rate, this will be 11.39 ETH, and now I need to send a payment for that amount. So I'll click Send Payment. Here's a little pop-up that lets me confirm one last time who I'm going to send the payment to and the amount. I'll click Pay with Requests, and now I'm interacting with the Request Network smart contracts. I'll go ahead and click Submit in Metamask. So it's going to communicate with those smart contracts. It's going to send the payment to Michael. After that, it's going to send me an email confirmation to let me know that the payment was made. It's also going to send one to Michael to let him know that, hey, he's received a payment. And the last thing that we're going to do is store those transaction details so that we can come back anytime and look it up if we ever have a question about that transaction. Nice, so our payment has completed. Let me go to my dashboard, and if I scroll down under transactions, I can see a transaction for $5,000. If I click on that, I've got the transaction ID here. I can click this and view the details on Etherscan, and really that's about it. If you're interested in Gilded, if you like what you've seen today, we have a whole lot more coming. Subscribe to us on Twitter and Telegram at Gilded Finance, and you can visit us on the web at gilded.finance.